Karibu tena, mimi ni Fred Matsal, wa YouTube channel Matsal Official. Leo nataka kuzungumzia juu ya jambo ambalo lina happen ama lina wafanyikia wanawake wetu, wasichana wetu, wamama zetu. I want to talk about what is happening with women today. Recently, you have heard people talking about women being killed. So many women are losing their life. And I want to focus on that one thing that are making women to lose their lives. You see, women are very important in our society. They are our mothers, our sisters, our wives, our girlfriends, and we should value them. If you have a girl in your family, just look as a mother, as a father, the way you bring up your girl, and you love them so much. Imagine from the time that woman or that little girl is born in your family and you are very happy. You welcome her in your family. You take her to school. You take her to the clinic and then to school and then to the high school, to university. And you paid everything because you love that daughter. You love that girl. And then by the time she completes university or she is on her own, when she get into a relationship, now the life or the problem starts there. Why does it happen that wherever a woman now get engaged into a relationship, that becomes the main problem or even sometimes becomes the cause of her death? I'm watching currently and I'm seeing that most of the women today, if there is single thing that are killing them, it is nothing else but love. Imagine umekaa peke yako, umepata kazi, you are working as a profession, and then all of a sudden, when you get that gentleman, now she becomes harsh on you, and sometimes confrontation that even resort to death, the fatal confrontation within the family. Currently, we are seeing that domestic violence is one of the cause of death for people. Even I don't know, do I call it domestic violence or do I call it um, family violence? Because this is what is happening. Before you get married to that single person, the person who comes to you as a woman or as a man, mostly they come very humbled. They are very humbled. And most of the women are making a very big mistake for looking that man as a humble guy. And as a result, you see, when a man wants something, they can pretend. Sometimes it also happens to women, but today I'm focusing on men or on women. So when you go and look for that guy, and that guy becomes so much humbled, and you think that you have gotten the right person, only to end up losing your own life. It is very sad for those people who have got daughters in their family, for those people who have got children and they are victim of domestic violence. It hurts. Before that woman got out of your house, it doesn't mean that you are not capable of feeding her. I cannot feed my daughter for 24 years and then you just go and kill her because you have given her 10,000 shillings and you think she's cheating on you. It happened with one of the cases where a gentleman said that he killed a girl just because he said a certain amount of money. Do you know how much amount of money parent used to bring up or to bring up that little girl. Do you know how much a parent uses to bring up from the time she was born, buying those diapers, giving her food, educating her in primary school, in secondary school, in high school, in university, and even assisting her get a job to make her life. All our love goes towards our children. But you cannot just come a single day and you look and say, because I have given you some little cash and I'm suspecting that you are cheating on me, I have the right to harm you. Women, be careful. Even if you're engaging with a man and you look and you say, this man looks so good. I am watching so many stories on the YouTube channels. And when you look, you can see, okay, the gentleman who came, most of the women says, he came as a very humbled man. And when I looked at him, I found that I have seen a husband material, because they know how to pretend when they want to get you. And that's why I'm also requesting women to be so much inclined into God's life, because a man never joke with a prayerful woman, no matter your age. Now, I'm so saddened by what is happening. So what I'm asking today, what is that single thing that is killing women today? It is the relationship. It is the love. They come to a certain age and they want to be independent and they want to have a man of their own and start families. When it comes to that particular time, as a parent, it is better to guide your daughters that the tough life starts. Because most of the young people, they think that when you get into marriage, the marriage is going to be so swift. You are going to work very well because you think you are going to have children, keep on smiling with your husband, but you don't know the background of your husband. They have like the husband who keep on suspecting that his woman is cheating. These people, when you look at their background, there must be something. Most of them, they become suspicious because maybe their mothers were cheating on their dads. Maybe they have seen their sisters or neighbors doing the same. And when they come, or maybe they have been cheated once. And when you marry this kind of a man, you're going to be very, very unlucky. And even before these women cheats, there must be a reason why they are cheating. Sometimes you are the cause. Sometimes you are not. But do you have a right to kill somebody who have cheated on you? Look at the video that was going round of somebody filming his wife dying in front of the children. What kind of life is that? What a picture do you want to show to your children? What hatred do you have that you can watch your wife killing herself and you also encourage her? What is that hatred are we having with our women? Women cheat, and I understand that. And also men cheat. But you can look for other way to resolve your own problems more than killing one another. Women, start reading the red flags when it comes to relationship. Sometimes you look at the red flag and you ignore. Sometimes you see a man when you are in a relationship and you keep on saying, okay, this man, I know he's a drunkard. I know he's trying to exhibit some kind of violence behavior, and you say, when we get married, I am going to change him. Oh no, you cannot change that person. What you see is what you are going to get up to the end. You can never marry somebody and you say that you are going to change that person. If that person was a drunkard, just be sure that he's going to drink until the end comes or Jesus comes. It is only through the intervention of God that this man can stop violence behavior, drinking, being suspicious. It is only through God's intervention. So what you have before you get married is what you are going to get. Be very careful before you get into a relationship. I don't say I'm a good person, but it is better that man who sometimes cheats on you and apologize. We all say that we know men are cheaters, but there are some people who cannot apologize even after doing whatever they do. In fact, today I'm very concerned that you are seeing polygamous marriages that are doing on the YouTube that are better than a person who is married to a one wife and one man. Why is it happening like this? There's so many people who are coming out now. In fact, to an extent that I start admiring those families. It is your decision. When you see your husband cheating, you don't have to plan for him to be murdered. When you see your wife cheating, you don't have to kill her. You can sit down and find out where the problem is. If you cannot go back together or stay together, find some way you can move out of that marriage. There are so many things that make women even get outside their spouses and get to extramarital affairs. So we don't kill them because of that. Be careful, women. Love. When your daughter gets into a relationship, it is the high time you advise them. It is high time you tell your girl everything. If you don't tell them, whom are you expecting to speak to them or to tell them? You have to be there for your daughter. You have to be there for your son, because they know nothing. They can, hata kwa nyumba atakuletea makanga. Nasemi ati makanga ni wabaya. Atakuletea watu wengine. Lakini ukiangalia hivi, you have to sit down with that person or that girl and advise her and tell her the world is tough. Let us stop this kind of madness. Killing. Bakoni zimekuwa sasa ndio watu wanatupwa. This is madness and we have to stop it. So relationship, love, it is number one killer for women. Hata wale ambao wako na watoto. You're separated with your husband and you are starting to look for that relationship. Once you get into that relationship, even if your husband died, this is where the trouble starts. You don't have peace anymore. You don't have freedom anymore. And that person is now a recipe for even killing you. Domestic violence are there. We are not good, all of us, but it is better we be careful of what is happening in our relationship. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Matsal Official, and I will appreciate. And I think we shall be having so many things to talk about, to speak, and God will bless you. Don't forget that before I started this YouTube channel, I said it is going to be a charity YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and God bless you.